Hey guys, welcome back to your paint party backstage pass number 3. This is all about supplies. Now, we could go down a rabbit hole and you could be watching and looking at all of these different supplies forever and ever. So what I'm going to do is cut to the chase, tell you the exact things that I use for my business that has made a huge difference. And I'm actually going to be showing you the supply list as well. So if you just want to read it down below or to the side, I'm not sure which one, there should be a list that tells you exactly the website, where I get everything from paint to brushes to my vinyl cutter to my wood cutouts to the cups to the plates. Every single thing will be listed and where I get the best and cheapest supplies, okay? So I'm just going to show you a few of them here. Okay, so share screen. So Craft Creations. Now, if you have not heard this yet, when you are picking a business name, do not pick something that is spelled a little weird. Now, I love Craft Creations so much, but every time I refer it to somebody, they're usually replying back to tell me they can't find it. Okay, so here it is. I'll have it in the resource list. It's Craft Creations with a K and then the Z at the end. I know. I'm like, no, you're making it harder on yourself for people to find you. So Craft Creations, it's a sweet, sweet couple and family-owned business in Oklahoma. And I love the quality of their stuff. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I order stuff and I have no idea it's going to be that huge. And I have to limit my party size because I didn't read the dimensions. So make sure you read the dimensions because their Santa head is like half the size of me for a door hanger. It is really great prices, and if you order over 20, it's free shipping. So I don't know about you, but like for my truck and trees at Christmas time, I'll order like 50 of them, and then I don't have to worry about shipping. They also have, and this is for the U.S., so if you're in a different country, we may have to think about a different resource for you. But it's usually about 3 to 5 days for shipping, and they come really great. They're really thick and nice signs. So some of my favorites, you can scroll through here, and this is where you can get really overwhelmed. But this one's a huge one. I did not read this, but yeah, 28 inches tall. So this one is so, so beautiful. That's a little hard to do at a paint party, but I think I'm going to use it as selling it at a paint party, or maybe do a paint party with limited people. But they have just the cutest wood stuff, okay? The cutest stuff. And the great thing about them is they will custom do it. So if you say, you know, I want to draw this out, the shape of a Texas or whatever you need, they'll actually create it for you and then create as many as you want. So they're just so, so, so great to work with. And you can actually email directly one of the owners, Melody. She's so sweet. Whenever you email her, she'll email you right back. She's really great. And paint. Okay, so you can get paint. There's several different places, but I love, love, love. I'm kind of obsessed with deco art. And this is the main reason right here. These matte metallics have changed my life. They come in you can get these at Michael's. You can order them straight from Deco Art. And they're a little higher, but they are amazing, especially this one. I think it's called Glorious Gold. Let me make sure. Oh, it says gold here. So there's a lighter gold, like a soft silver, a warm copper, but the gold right here, and then this one. The rose gold is so awesome. I also use this one so much in the fall. This is called Aged Bronze. Oh, wow. They have them for $6.99. That's a great deal. And so, yeah, so watch for those. They also have them in really pretty colors. You know, turquoise. There's some satin ones, but it's called Deco Art. You'll see them often in Michael's, Hobby Lobbies. And then the other thing that I really love from them is their stencils. Okay, so I love these. And then I also use, if you go to their stencils, they have all different kind of Americana, different stencils. but they have some really, like the trees, I use those a lot. When I teach painted prayers, now for those of you that don't know what painted prayers, for those of you that don't know what painted prayers is, it's basically where I take and I'll put a picture here so you can see, but I just take a ton of different stencils and I walk people through this. I walk people through, you know, just painting different colors. I tell them to pick about 3 colors that go well together. I have them put those on the canvas. Then I have them use stencil backgrounds with a color. Again, we talk about, you know, not really color theory, but we talk a little bit about, you know, how colors fuse together and how they look great together. And so maybe they use a gold or, you know, a silver, and they use this stenciling technique and bubble wrap. And I'm telling you, I've never seen so many grown women look like kids playing. It is so much fun. And they just layer all these fun stencils, and I get these from Deco Art. And then we do either a scripture or a quote or a painted prayer on top, and they are just beautiful. So I love getting my different stencil backgrounds for my painted prayers here. And you can see so many fun ones here. And then I also, this one has been a huge one I've used this past year, the tie-dyed one. I've used this one over and over and over. I actually have 2 of these. I need to buy a couple more. And then if you want to use a vinyl cutter, now I do a referral program with US Cutter. So guys, it's not that much money. I think I get $30 if you buy one of the cutters. But the reason I talk about it is not for the $30. It's for the fact that I can cut, if I'm doing quotes or doing the word thankful, and I have a party of 50 people, I can hit 50, quantity, hit, and it cuts them all. And it's on a huge roller right here. So I could be doing something else while it's cutting all of these stencils for me. Now, if you're thinking of, I'm only going to do parties of, 10 people and I only want to do once a month, you might want to just buy a Cricut or a Silhouette. I don't have any experience with a Cricut or Silhouette, but I've heard they're awesome. So any way you do it, I do recommend. Eventually, I ran my business for many years without a vinyl cutter, but when I got one, it was a game changer. So guys, I'm telling you, it's so, so worth it, but you don't have to have one. Again, vinyl cutters are not a necessity, but it will really help your business. And again, I don't recommend like going out and getting a vinyl cutter right away. Build up to that. Have a few parties, have some profit come in, and then maybe set aside a few $100s to buy one. Aprons by the case. This is where I bought my aprons, okay? So I had them monogram them as well. So I recommend Aprons by the case. I did this one right here, a bib apron, full coverage, $4.95. And then I just had them monogram. And again, you don't even have to have a monogram it. So if you're not sure of your business name, don't have it monogrammed yet. If you are not ready to buy aprons, don't buy aprons yet. I have taught paint parties without aprons even this year. When I flew to Florida and I had to pack my bag to travel on the airplane, I did not have room to carry 65 to 70 aprons. So you know what I did? Hey guys, I flew here, so I don't have room for aprons, so be careful because the paint's permanent, okay? So you don't have to have everything when you first start. And this is another thing, michaels.com. Sign up so you don't miss their deals, okay? I just have them go to a promotions folder so I don't have to see, because they will email every day. And they email more than me. That's surprising, I know, because I email a lot. But they email more than me, and they email every day. But the great thing about this Michaels is they will always have great specials around Christmas, around Black Friday, around Labor Day, pretty much every holiday. And they have the best easels ever. So I have used lots of easels, but the foldable black easels from Artist Loft. Okay, so the Artist Loft compact tabletop easel. Now it says $19.99. It's a metal easel that folds up. This is my favorite one to get. And here's the thing, guys. If you watch the holiday sales, you could get these. Usually they always go on sale for $9.99, but sometimes I even get them for $7.99. So if you watch them, and if you are an art teacher or military, they give you an extra 15% off, I believe. So what I do is I watch for these to go on sale, and then I'll, buy 5 of them or buy 6 of them. Again, I built this up. So even me doing bigger parties, I don't have huge parties all the time. I have them here and there. And then for the most part, my parties are 10 to 30 people, right? So you don't need 200 of these. You can tell people you're ready to teach 200, but even at my bigger events, a lot of times I won't bring my easels because sometimes we don't need them. Sometimes we're doing a smaller thing. So just because you have easels doesn't mean you're always going to use them, okay? So again, this is not something, I just want y'all to know that a lot of times we can say, we're not ready because we don't have this. We're not ready because we don't have aprons. We're not ready because we don't have easels. I taught for many, many parties without easels, without aprons, without matching paintbrushes. I just brought the paintbrushes from my own home studio. It's okay to build up as you go. Again, those of you that don't know my story, I have a whole blog on, I have a whole blog about bankruptcy to business owner before the age of 30, where we lost everything. So when I started teaching paint parties, and you can read more about it there, but when I started teaching paint parties, I didn't have money to go out and take a $10,000 loan and get this started. I basically, used my resources, used the things that I could for free, the things I already had, and I just innovated and made it happen. And then every time again, that's my motto, profit every party. Every time I had a party, I had a profit. I'd take a little bit of that profit, go buy some new paintbrushes, take, $100 of a $400 event and buy a few easels when they were on sale. So never feel like just because I don't have the right easels, I can't do a party, because that is not true. Okay, so let's see here. Let me see what else I wanted to share with y'all. And again, this is all going to be in the guide. I'm not going over all of it right here. But this is wood products, all kinds, palette signs as well. This is paints and stencils, my favorite things to buy there. Some of the stencils from Deco Art. Michael's, I buy their Artist Loft. And then I also buy their Craft Smart paintbrushes in the sets. Now, this is so funny. You're going to laugh at me. But when I was starting, I would have, let me see if I can find the 3-pack. Craft Smart brushes. Let's see if they come up. I would have, let's say we're out to dinner, and I would have me, my husband, my mother-in-law, and my daughter and my father-in-law. We'd all be out, and I would go get these 3 packs of brushes. Now they have them for $5. They used to be like $7.99. But I needed these flat brushes, these flat big brushes. And so I would have them use a 40% off coupon. We would all be in line buying a set. And then the next time we'd go out to eat, I'd say, okay, Michael's is right there. Everybody grab, we'd have the coupon on the phone. So that's just an easy way to kind of build up your stock when you're first starting. Again, I have no shame in being budget friendly. Especially, even now I search for budget ways to do things, because I always think if somebody's paying me $35, if I've spent this much, this much, this much, I can make a profit of $30 still, because it's our service, it's our time. So those brushes are great. And then Jerry's Artorama, I'll put that in the resource link. You can also get some great brushes, like some 6 round. Usually I have people have a flat brush. I have like a 1-inch flat, then I have them have a 6 round, and then I also have a liner brush. And my favorite liner brushes are these cheap, crappy brushes at Walmart, but they work so well. $4.97 for 10 of them, a 10-pack. I buy a 10-pack, $4.97, and then they'll last probably 6 to 8 paint parties. So they're not like quality. You want great brushes that you'll paint with, but you don't want, $10 brushes at these paint parties, because they will be used and abused. And then also at Walmart, I buy glitter glue. Glitter glue at Walmart, let me show you, is a game changer. Let me share my screen. And I just go, they have it for 97 cents. And man, Walmart's, is this Walmart? Wow, they upped their game. Look at them with their new website. That is awesome. Go Walmart. Look at them. I don't even know how to search. Oh, there's the search. They got all crazy, like all new. Okay, so glitter glue from Walmart is not those. It's going to be the ones like this. 88 cents. Now you can get clear, usually around, you know, depending on what the painting is. I'll have clear, I'll have gold, red, green, silver, all of those colors. And guys, I'm telling you, at the end, I'm always like, okay, time for glitter glue and signing your name. And you'll always have those people that are like, I don't know about glitter glue. And I'm like, just try it on a little spot and see what you think. Just take your finger, wipe it right on top. So if there's a green area, put green glitter glue. If it's a Christmas painting and there's a red track, put red glitter glue on top. And you will not believe, again, it's like kids in a candy store. They are so happy with how it turns out. So I hope that these supplies helped you. Again, I just went over a few. All of the resources are below in the link that has a beautiful little thing that you can print out and use for all of your supplies. Oh, and let me know what you think, and then I'll see you at the next Backstage Pass.